Okay. Today's was the date. It's 2nd November 2022, and this would be me talking about, not sure, rambling maybe. So it's more about probably watching. I think the brain right now, I have not prepared for this video. In fact, I was just excited and to watch something that Casey Neistat has been posting recently. Probably I'll talk about him. And vis-a-vis how it impacts so many people's lives, my life as well. He has moved recently back to New York. He went to San Francisco and then returned back. Great. And somewhere my interest into I've been in YouTube in and out for so many years, but my interest into YouTube, building videos in YouTube or doing vlogs has been there for some time, but seriously doing it in some way regularly started with Casey Neistat videos. Though I don't follow his way of doing filmography and vlogs, just got some hang of it, putting some taking some shots, taking some videos. So I have a channel called Hungurulu where I post my regular videos. Not many, I don't have so many subscribers, but at least something as a hobby. So for me, YouTube is a hobby, and for many it starts as a hobby. Some seriously think about it as professionally, some as a marketing tool, and some use it as a way of improving their video making skills. I just use it for hobby and sometimes sharing my views, odd sometimes, but this gives me a kind of relaxation, or I would say a distraction than the monotony of my life, and hence I do some vlogs. Though on this channel, after a long time, I'm doing this kind of a video, and that's why I thought I'll talk the topic of Casey Neistat. So welcome to the season 1 of Rumble Talk. I would say it's seasonal because I hope I can make more these Rumble Talks. Basically, I can remember when I started seeing Casey Neistat videos sometime in 2016, 2017. At that time, my son was born, and also I was going through a low period, and as far as my career was concerned, I was stuck in my old job, and also I was not able to see the way forward. I came to Bangalore, so probably I'll keep the story for Bangalore some other time, but basically my job and also I was kind of felt lonely when I was I won't say having kid is being lonely, but it's just that some vigor that I had, some distractions I had, or some things I had. Having kid was great, but not growing personally was not that great. And at that time, the attention probably I was getting from my wife was now turned to my kid, and that pretty much kind of made me think what I can do. I suddenly got a lot of time, and also work-wise, I kind of since I stayed more at home and working from home, I also kind of watched more videos because I had my son. Sometimes my wife will hold. I sometimes and watch more videos on YouTube. At that time, I came across Casey Neistat, and that time I got introduced as to what daily vlog means, and it was something transformative. The way filmography did, also how he went to MIT and learned, though he knew a lot of the tricks of the trade, but how to better present it, doing in that in MIT, doing this something related to video communication, some kind of course, and also, but all of that aside, his capability of connecting, even if he is making an ad, making feel that he's doing a video, was superb. Well, for me, it was like I was dabbling a lot of things, and also a lot of stress was there. So watching him each time gave me a lot of positivity, and like he wanted to do something, like living his life at New York, his startup. I also wanted to do something. I started at that time a small YouTube, like putting something. I named it Hungrulu because it was like hunger, so I like eating out, and Bangalore, so I just tied together and put something like called Hungrulu. That's how the genesis of Hungrulu happened. And from there on, mostly I started posting videos, not so regularly, but just tried experimenting. And he also picked up doing a lot of videos. His startup also, I think Beam was the startup, and that grew a lot. And at some point, I felt connected to or inspired by him to do those kind of videos, and continued for some time. He also but it ultimately burnt him out. And I also figured out, doing with the phone at that time, there was not so great quality of camera, and posting it regularly was not that fun anymore. And once you put it, and then I tried a lot of other things. I was trying using meetups. Again, that's for some other time. Like doing meetups and a lot of things. So video making, sitting late nights, capturing that, making those videos was quite a bit of work. And doing job, kid, though most of the time my wife did manage it, became kind of, I related to the burnout that Casey Neistat felt. And at some point, he also questioned his aim, why he should put daily vlogs. But that time he got so much exposure, and after that he moved. Life changed in his side. Also, he had kids, and he moved to San Francisco. I moved in my life. Cut to 2019, before COVID, I tried something in my life and got busy with my career growth. And then again, in between, I always watched Casey Neistat posting some videos here and there, but it lacked continuity. And that was also part of my life, that where I was passionate about doing videos, but it lacked continuity. But then in 2020 and 2021, when COVID hit, it hit hard. 1 year fully staying at home, working, burning out. It really, I needed some way of vent out my feeling. And then I started this channel, Hungrulu, again in 2021. I kept some realistic hopes. I said, can I do 100 videos? Did it, posted it. Not many subscribers, because my aim was not to improve the quality, probably quantity. This year is the same. I am not focused on making videos. So that's how it has gone. I'm almost like last 5 seconds, or I would say last few seconds. But now why I am making again videos, or I'm trying at least this year. Again, that again goes back to the point of Casey Neistat. I think our lives are kind of related. I got some time now. I hope I get some chance to make some videos. Again, not professionally or anything, but as a way of feel connected. Not a lot of friends, so I won't say YouTube is my friend or having anybody there as a friend is true, but making at least keeping that experience and learning things, new tricks, and trying to play around, and also probably capture the light and sound. For me, I make right now home videos, and I think I would see if I can do these rambling sessions more often, where I know you talking about yourself is not great, but at least trying to keep it current, trying to keep it with whatever is happening, because today whatever happens in internet also somehow touches you. You can't stay away from things that are happening around the world or environment around you. For me, the Casey Neistat coming back is a positive thing, and I think what I would say, things that you leave behind and go, right, gives you a chance to evaluate all the other things, explore new things, and then makes you decide what in your past was good and what you miss, and then probably it also gives you a chance to value what you have more. And I guess that was something, again, it's the lesson I want to take from Casey Neistat coming in again, posting and being back to New York. So I would say we are territorial people, animals like dogs maybe, or we as human beings, we also, while we want to explore new things, new adventures and challenges, we also want to have some good base to having something near to us, living with what we know, even if people may change, but that whole environment gives us sometimes us that confidence to live. It always is good if you know the things around you. I guess that will do. So that's my video for today. Have a nice day.